Well, you tried to turn a booty call into a boyfriend. I don't dislike Kenya. I do not dislike Kenya. Let's start there. Remember, I met the heifer at BravoCon back when she was invited, and I enjoyed her presence. I said she was a class act. I do not dislike Kenya. I think what she did was really awful. Like making fun of somebody's cancer. It's just like, what are you doing? I'm with Cynthia. It was beneath you. Kenya's still saying she's in talks with the network. It's becoming a cling. You are clinging to Housewives with your cold, dead hands. I mean, you have really shat on this business relationship. There's no other way to play with it. You have really gotten some flies in the ointment. I mean, the toothpaste is out the tube. I don't know if you legally will be allowed to come back. I mean, Nene was able to settle things with Bravo. This is just a high legal liability where, Candy probably threatened to sue. This heifer's actually sued. So now the network's going to look at you and say, okay, how much in legal fees did we have to spend because this 54-year-old human being showed up to a workplace with a sexually explicit photo of a coworker? I've said it till I'm blue in the damn face. I ain't even black no more. I'm this shade. My God. But they gonna look at how many hours they had to spend on top tier lawyers, mind you, top tier. Even if they ain't gotta pay her out, it's still, what have you cost us? In that realm, I could see risk assessment saying, that she ain't coming back here. That's some weak TV. Sounds like Zeus to me. And it does. But again, this is not Kenya hate. This is me talking about what I see. And when Candy left, I feel like you should have been, out the door behind her. I've said it a million times, I want Kenya to do a hair show. You're known for your hair. There's an opening in that market. I have suggested this numerous times. I feel like maybe you in a position where you don't have to compete with women, you won't be mean. I've said, I don't like Kenya's behavior. I've never said I don't like Kenya. I'm sure when she's not on the show, she doesn't act like that. But on the show, she's played the villain. You've played it enough. Honey, you've played it enough. You've played it enough. We want to see something different from you. That's the only thing I've said consistently. I want to see more from Kenya Moore. And I feel like this is a perfect opportunity to rebrand. You made a mistake. Lord knows we all do. I have made several. Fortunately, moving to Philadelphia is not one of them. I'm quite happy here. But I have made some mistakes in my time. And all you can do is stand in it, apologize for it, and move on, which you've done, and except for the moving on. I feel like you've got the bones for the show. You've got the set. And then that could be a write-off. You know how to produce. You are a producer. And also, here's something else that boggles the mind. Why didn't Carlos, with all of his pull, with his kingdom reign, why don't he have a show for himself and I guess the new TGIF? I don't know why he ain't done that. And go on and get a hair show going with you. You got 800 love and marriages that don't nobody want to watch. Or is it because you're able to pay those people pennies on the dollar, Carlos? Inquiring minds would love to know. Now, the new heifers that are rumored, K. Michelle and the lady that does Slutty Vegan. Or I think she sold Slutty Vegan or whatever. I ain't never had it. I'll try it. I think the Slutty Vegan lady will give us the business mogul that Candy gave because, she's for real. She's for real. Ain't no for play. Ain't no, I finally got my second location. And this will be cute. Kelly can start earning her check. Because, girl, she served looks this season. I will give her that. She served looks. But I feel like, any queen with a few $1,000s and a decent credit card can serve looks. No, that's not true. Sutton has both, and she's never served a look in her life. Ever. She never serves a look. Her look is more like a tray that's thrown down in front of you, filled with gruel and slop. Slop. By the way, I don't know if I'm going to go back and watch that other Wives show, but I just wanted to say, Soot! Oh my God, we've got to bring Soot back. Say Soot! It feels good to say Soot. I don't know why. Everybody has their words. Soot! And it's so we don't use it anymore. It's so rare. I'm just going to start calling dirt Soot! Get that sooty thing out of my face. Because that heifer's eyeshadow. Oh, my God. It was not eyeshadow. It was shadow. Just S-H-A-D-A. Shadow. Lord. A sooty shadow. But I digress. And K. Michelle. I enjoyed K. Michelle on Love and Hip Hop. I think K. Michelle has an interesting story. I would love to see some of her personal life, which she keeps pretty quiet. Some people don't like K. Michelle, and I feel like great because she's not here to be liked by everyone. But you can't argue that woman can sing and that woman can read. Oh my God. I'm sorry. She will write a song that we are still singing 10 years later. Rashida got bags. Her husband's a girl. Her career is over. All over the world. Girl. You don't want more of that? I'm sorry. Give me Act 3. Bump Beyonce. Cut to K. Yes. Yeah, I want Kimberly on the show. I would actually love to go to lunch with her. She seems nice. I feel like in real life she's probably nice. She's probably a lot of fun. I would enjoy that. I really would enjoy that. And also, I feel K. Michelle would give us what you want out of Nene. I think she will give you raw. She'll give you real. She's already there in a place that I think Nene has just moved on from. Also, oh my God, I just realized something. Nene on the show again could be too much of a trigger of Greg. Because with Dorinda, we hear about Richard a lot, but we didn't know Richard. It's different with Greg. It's like he's our uncle that passed too. Oh God, that buttless dress Sutton wore. Ooh. Oh. A sick put you in that dress. A sick. And nobody but. G-G-O-T, honey. G-G-O-T. I couldn't believe that. I'm sorry. I don't dislike anyone that much to put them in something like that. Let's accentuate your deformity. No, that's not what clothing was meant for. Lord. But yeah, K. Michelle and her reads on the show, everybody needs to be shaking. Kenya, you need to be happy you ain't on that show. Because I'm telling you, K. Michelle would read you for every hair follicle you have. She would read you for every time a man let baby came. You think I'm on that ass. You think I'm on that ass. Rice meat white. Rice meat white. I am telling you. Because Kenya, she's not, really, she's a stunt queen at this point. Running and telling that. Like, she ain't really reading. What quotes do we have from Kenya? When was Kenya's now check that moment? Although that was written by, shout out to Cadillac Kimberly. Always shout out to Cadillac Kimberly. Baby, if you haven't, hold on, let me pause. If you have not seen Cadillac Kimberly Flirt and Flutter vlog, I think it's vlog 10, go watch it immediately. Immediately. Do not pass go. Pause me. Come on back. That is required reading, required viewing. Oh my God, baby, when I tell you, that's why I say Shay Evans of Flirt and Flutter Lash Lock. Like, That read. Oh my God, we've never seen Shay Evans after that read. I wonder if she's still with us. MVG in the chat said we need someone who has a bit of popularity, is growing their business, and us getting inspired by it. And I think that's very important. The aspirational aspect is important. I feel like they don't have to be, Beverly Hills rich. We can have, upper middle class women that are moving up, that are having businesses, that are doing interesting things with their lives, and the show is going to amplify that. I feel like Bravo is too afraid of turning them into stars, and it's like, that's what we like about the show, honey. Make stars out of these women. But I think for Kenya, it is time for her to say, thank you, Bravo, for the platform, for the years we've spent together. But I think it's time I do some stepping on my own. I feel like her waiting on, like, you sat out this season, and honestly, you were a fool. Or maybe you were I don't know. I don't even think you'd be that damn contractually bound because they let the other heifers do shit. I think you've waited so long because last season was 2 years ago. So you waited 2 years to get benched for another 2 years. Baby, life is telling you, if I can hear it, you need to be hearing it. Are you deaf? Are you deaf? Because I'm hearing life tell you, it's not for you. The ship has sailed. Move on. I'm hearing life tell you that it's nice as possible. Well, I don't know how nice it is because you definitely may be a little radioactive for that stunt. You had to reach deep in your gunt for that stunt. But girl, you want to sit around for another year, and then what happens when life happens and they decide the show's taking a different direction because new stars have been born. New plot lines are there. We're invested in new people. And do we need to come back to Kenya in her crone years? I mean, you've said you're not going to bring a relationship on here. Marriages are in trouble. I'll never forget you saying that when you were the reason that the marriages were in trouble and failing, or you at least didn't help. So you ain't gonna bring a love interest on. You can't really show Brooklyn. And that's kind of, kids on this show don't always do the best. Lord, I guess you could start getting her on for Next Gen NYC. Child, time flies. Get that college how you get it. What do you really have to offer Housewives at this point? We wanted to see the hair spa. That's going to be 2 years old now, if it's even open in 2 years. I'm not wishing it closed. If you go on and do what I'm telling you to do, you can keep the lights on. I'm giving you good advice. Free. Who else is on here counseling you for free? Because you need counseling. The fact that you walked into a workplace with a sexually explicit photo of a coworker, baby, you need counseling and a fresh cup of Jesus. Lionel, you haven't danced with me all night. Oh, under 5 ass actress. I'd love to see Kenya acting. You can still act from Atlanta. You ain't got to move to Hollywood. They do more filming in Atlanta now than in Los Angeles. Jersey's getting a big studio. I would love to see Kenya. I'd want to see what she's going to do next. But honestly, it's like, girl, we've been waiting because you've been waiting on freaking Bravo. It's time for you to do what you want to do. Stop the six. Get off the Housewives titlet. You are Kenya Summer Moore. And we know you and we tolerate you. So put out something. But Housewives, girl, how many times are they going to say no? And this is set 2 years of your life. You need to be like, you know what? I got to go on, girl. I can't. This is embarrassing for you. I'd never let no man tell me all these times, get on. Okay, you had your first little breakup. You came back because that check was right. This, I would get down on the floor with a dustpan and a toothbrush and scrape up what little dignity I had left and move on. Because any more waiting, honey, your dignity's shot to shit and it's hanging on by a thread. Will someone please think of dignity? Dignity. Dignity. Have some dignity. See, how do you dislike somebody and you want them to have dignity? And again, I'm not telling her to be jobless. I'm saying there's a whole bunch of other stuff out there that I would love to see her do. Stop saying I don't like Kenya. I don't like the things she does. I don't like her consistently playing a mean girl. It's been 10 years. It's enough. We like when people grow and change. I think, again, the reality show around the hair spa, I think that's the way to go. She wants to stay in reality TV. Like, you clearly love it. Keep doing it. And now you should be able, like, I feel like this is where Nene failed. And I remember when you came on your first season, you dropped the pilot for Life Twirls On. You showed up Sheree. Had Janet Huber in it, and it was a cute pilot. Where's that Kenya? Where's the nobody's gonna stop me Kenya? Not that I'm gonna sit on the bench for these pink toes Kenya. We don't need that Kenya right now. Diamond Tankard is in a Walmart, the preacher Tankard's daughter. She is in a Walmart with an ankle monitor on, beating this woman's ass thoroughly. I mean, this is that Monique type of ass whooping where she got that hair and she's not letting it go, and it's another 35 seconds. That should be the rule for how tight your wig or your braids need to be. They need to hold on for 35 to 38 seconds if somebody's pulling, because that's about the time it takes to get them off. Little tip. Waymir Satterwhite, the guy that said he was Jay-Z's son, has finally dropped his lawsuit after 11 years. Some people think he got paid. What do I don't care. I've never really been interested in dromedaries when they come on Animal Planet, so I'm certainly not going to pay attention when they're on Rhymes with Snitch. Name 3 interesting things about Giselle. I got nothing. All right. Tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate.